Same world, same 24 hours, same money system, but somehow completely different outcomes. Two people wake up on the same morning. One checks their bank account and feels anxious. The other checks their investments and feels calm. One sees money as something to spend carefully. The other sees money as something to multiply strategically. So here's the real question. What if the difference between being broke and being wealthy isn't your income, but your thinking? Because rich people don't just have more money. They think about money in a completely different way, and today, you're going to learn exactly how. Section 1. The core idea. Money is a game of thinking. Let's get one thing straight. Money is not just math. It's psychology, wrapped in behavior, multiplied over time. Most people believe if I just earn more, everything will change. But here's the uncomfortable truth. If your thinking stays the same, more money just amplifies your problems. Think about it. Have you ever gotten a raise only to feel broke again a few months later? That's not a money problem. That's a thinking pattern. Rich people understand something most people ignore. Money doesn't solve problems, it reveals habits. And if your habits are built on fear, impulse, or short-term thinking, more money won't save you, it'll expose you. Section 2. Poor thinking versus rich thinking. Let's break this down simply. Average thinking. How much does it cost? Can I afford this? I need to save money. Wealth thinking. How can this make me money? What's the return on this? How can I afford this without sacrificing my future? See the difference? One mindset is focused on restriction. The other is focused on expansion. Here's an analogy. Most people treat money like water in a bucket. They try to protect the bucket, avoid leaks, spend less, hold on tight. But rich people, they focus on building a pipeline. Because no matter how careful you are, a bucket will always run empty. But a pipeline, that keeps flowing. Section 3. The mathematics of money. Let's talk numbers because wealth isn't magic, it's math. Here's a simple question. Would you rather save $10,000 once or earn $1,000 every month forever? Most people choose saving. Rich thinkers choose cash flow. Why? Because income that repeats compounds. Let's break it down. If you invest $1,000 monthly at an average return of 10%, in 10 years that's not $120,000, it's closer to $200,000. That's the power of compound growth. Now flip it. If you only rely on saving, you're fighting inflation, rising costs, and limited growth. So rich people ask, where can I put my money so it works harder than I do? Because they understand, you don't get rich by working for money. You get rich when money works for you. Section 4. The psychology of money. Why do people stay stuck financially? It's not lack of opportunity. It's emotional patterns. Fear, ego, instant gratification. Ever bought something just to feel better? That's not spending. That's emotional relief disguised as consumption. Rich people aren't immune to emotions. They just don't let emotions control financial decisions. They delay gratification. They think long-term. They ask, will this decision make my future self proud or stressed? Here's a powerful reframe. Every purchase you make is a trade. Not just money, but time, energy, and future freedom. So the real question becomes, is this worth my life? Section 5. Story. Two friends, two paths. Let me tell you a story. Two friends graduate on the same day. Same degree, same salary. Let's call them Elon and Larry. Elon upgrades his lifestyle immediately. New phone, better apartment, nights out every weekend. Larry, he lives below his means, invests 20% of his income, learns about assets, builds slowly. Fast forward 5 years. Elon earns more, but is stuck in debt. Larry earns slightly more, but has investments paying him monthly. Another 10 years, Elon is tired. Larry has options. Same starting point, different thinking. That's the power of mindset compounded over time. Section 6. How rich people think differently. Let's break down 5 key shifts. 1. They focus on assets, not income. Income is temporary. Assets are permanent. Ask, what can I own that pays me? 2. They use money as a tool, not a goal. Money isn't the destination, freedom is. 3. They think in decades, not days. Most people ask, what feels good now? Rich thinkers ask, what builds my future? 4. They invest before they spend, not save what's left, but spend what's left after investing. 5. They buy time, not just things. Time is the only asset you can't earn back. Rich people spend money to free time. Section 7. Practical steps you can apply today. Let's make this real. Here are 5 things you can start today. 1. Track your money. You can't grow what you don't measure. 2. Pay yourself first, even if it's 5%. Consistency beats perfection. 3. Learn one wealth skill: investing, sales, business. Your income grows when your skills grow. 4. Build one income stream. Start small, but start. 5. Change your money language. Stop saying I can't afford it. Start asking, how can I afford it? Section 8. Powerful realization. Here's the truth most people avoid. Wealth is not about luck, it's not about talent, it's about decisions repeated daily. Every day you're choosing comfort or growth, consumption or investment, short-term pleasure or long-term freedom. And those choices, they compound, just like money. So remember this: you don't need a different economy, you don't need a perfect opportunity, you need a different way of thinking. Because in the same world, with the same money, the only real difference is perspective. So here's your challenge. For the next 30 days, think like the person you want to become. Question your habits, challenge your spending, invest in your future. Because one day, you'll look back and realize it wasn't one big decision that changed your life. It was the small ones, repeated consistently. If this video shifted your perspective even a little, subscribe and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Because the more people who understand money, the more people who take control of their future. And maybe that future starts with you.